Hey guys, today we're playing While True, Learn. And, you know, there's like a colon and brackets and stuff like that. Anyway, it's a game about machine learning. It's one of those programming games, so that's probably why it's a let's try. As per usual, it got a code in the mail, so press code was provided by developer, and if you want to check out the game for yourself, there's a link to the Steam page in the description. Oh, lowercase works. I'm not used to lowercase working, actually. Hello, friend. Glad to see you in our game. This is a tycoon game that will give you the opportunity to take the role of machine learning specialist and develop from a rookie to a professional. Take the role of yeah, I guess that's accurate. We hope that our game will help you understand machine learning better. It is in the development stage at the moment, and we want to show the game to you already. Contact stuff. Hello. Task 0. The cat inflates when you highlight it. This is alarming. And it's a new property that I have not previously witnessed in cats, and I am afraid that they may be learning new powers and spreading. We need to stop them before they become too powerful. Let's see, that's an email. 35 seconds. What does that mean? It says 100% 35 seconds. Read. Good morning. We are running a big social survey in schools, and we've encountered a problem. Pupils often forget to mark which grade they are in questionnaires. Can you divide pupils from junior and high school using their test sheets? Except job. Non-neural artificial intelligence. Deep news. Every day since 1905. Mankind has always been trying to create an artificial intelligence. Before the invention of neural networks, people used expert systems. Expert system is a deterministic algorithm which reproduces decisions of a real person in some cases. One of the examples of this is Eliza, the first chatbot in the world. It was created in 1966 and talked with the patient using questions similar to real psychotherapists. It worked horribly. Hello, I am Eliza. Hi, Eliza. How are you today? What would you like to discuss? Yeah, it's believable. Drag a block from the list. Place on the screen. Well, that's my only one, so click. Drag the socket using your mouse to make the connection appear. In order to bind the sockets to each other, you need to click them using your mouse. Zoop. Like that. Does it stay attached? Yeah. Definitely has the vague trappings of what you'd almost expect from like a Zachtronics game. Let's see where it goes with that. I feel inherently like I need to align this in between a grid, even though that is not the case. It just feels right. Yes? No. Should I just link these up to these guys? Click on the test to check the scheme out. Test run. Interesting. I don't know what these things mean yet, though. This one says red. So this says red. It's spewing out things. I'm guessing it must be checking to see if it's red, and if it's red, it goes out. The top one is being yes, and the bottom one being no. I think that's supposed to be what comes out here is that it's asking if it's red where the top thing is yes and the bottom thing is no, and that's how it's kicking the two out. Estimated cost $42. What? Okay. 9 out of 8 and 8 out of 8. What does that mean? How to get over the occupancy? Huh. In order to complete the task, you must release your program. Cool. Warning, this action requires to rent servers. Do you want to launch it? It'll cost you $2 a second. Yes. So it's going to use servers for me to do this. Okay, so if I optimize this thing... Okay, the goal would be to drive down the cost of the program because I rent servers to run the program, and I'm being paid to do the job, so I want the money I make from doing the job to be lower... I mean, to be higher than the money it costs for me to run the job. That's what's going on here. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting what's going on there. Yes, I'm paid $500, but I spent $42 to do the job, so now it's $4.58. Meow. Lauren Keith at cat.meow. Errors in database. Hello, we have some errors in our questionnaires data. We can't solve the problem. Can you fix it? Okay. Let's drag you out here. Can I get more context? Did I miss a tutorial button somewhere? They haven't actually explained what anything on the screen means. Cat hub coming soon. Scheme name without blue. Is that just the name of the level? Base nodes, libraries soon. Train. That's just the stats. All these things say soon, so I guess they're not in the game yet. Huh. Well, I guess we'll just make things up. We'll connect to you. Check to see if it's red, green, or blue. So if it's red, it kicks it out up top. So let's put that here. And if it's not red, it'll go down here. Here we'll check to see if it's green or not. And if it's green, we'll go up here. And if it's not green, then I'll put it in the trash can. Is that an option? Oh, the trash has to be dragged out here. There we go. So I think this red and green being lit up means we want red and green to go in there. So red goes in. Blue, green and blue kick to here, and then green goes up here and blue goes there, probably. I'm kind of just guessing, because my goal has not been made very explicit, unfortunately. But I think I might be intuiting what they mean. Okay. Said accuracy 100%, right? Cost is that. What's the reward for the job? I mean, accuracy is there, so I must have done a good job. 28.5. I wonder if the way that you lay out these physically affects how long the job takes. Like, will this have the same outcome no matter what? Okay, it looks like travel time changes travel time's always the same, I think. So if you make the line shorter, it just moves slower. Because it always takes the same amount of time to travel, I think. I was wondering if layout physically would change the efficiency of the solution, which would be, it'd be unfortunate to find that, because that would mean you'd have to cramp everything together once you solve the puzzle just to artificially inflate your score, which would suck. Yeah, it took the same amount of time. Alright, good to know. I was worried. Launch that shit. Why do I have to rewatch it, though? Oh. Yeah. 3 times his maximum multiplier. Okay, so I kind of know what they're going for so far. Next project. Once again, making a big ol' profit. Meow. Hello, it's us again. We found some new types of errors made by our users. Please, update your program. It'll be easier if you can use the previous version of the code. It will be easier if you will use the previous version of the code. What does that mean? How do I use the previous version of the code? Anyway, whatever. So they only want reds to go in now? So, test run? In this task, you must use previous schemes. Change state to custom nodes. Custom nodes. You can use programs which you've constructed while completing previous tasks. Here you can see all schemes made of basic nodes recursively, which are allowed to be used in this task. Custom nodes don't waste your time on transferring data from one node to another. Rewriting previous tasks. At any time, you can go back to the previous tasks and rewrite the programs. For example, you may optimize them for using in the current program. So these are the 2 previous tests I did. Didn't this one confirm redness, basically? Is that what you want from me? Yeah, because that thing was designed to spit out reds. That was the first test. So, okay, so this is a little bit... I've actually... Because I played a little bit of Space Chem years ago, and I think this happened in Space Chem too, is you zoom out, essentially, and you start using your entire solutions as individual components of a thing. Okay. I mean, I don't see any... Nothing seems to have failed in this run, so I think we're good to keep going. Yep, no errors. What's the others? There were other tabs around somewhere, right? Seabay. Random forest? For $4,000, reinforcement learning, stuck gradient descent. So you can buy other people's code. How do I know what the actual content of the thing is though? Hardware. Ooh. Wait, why do you want a tambourine? 1 megabyte of RAM. Rentium, 256 RAM. GVidia. Okay, this game could be interesting. Cat skins, Cheshire, 2Flower game developer, Expo Cat, Cyborg Viking helmet, Google glasses, Tank Cat, Wasteland, towel, moral. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Alright, Iron Man, Geralt of Rivia, Adam Jensen, every Assassin's Creed protagonist, mostly. And Wasteland or Fallout character? I mean, the visual differences are minor between those two. Optimization of the code. Hey, it's us again. We hope it's our last request for you. We changed... Oops. Okay, I didn't get to read the email because I accidentally, what did the email say? There we go. We changed our database system. Can you update your code one last time? It must work faster. How do I make it work faster? Decision tree color. All I want is for the reds to go in and the not reds did not go in, right? That's it? Oh, so this one takes less time? So red goes here. Green goes into the trash. How do I unattach? There we go. So red goes into here. Else it goes out. But I think that's too slow, right? Let's see. Let's say any will continue forward, blue will go to trash. So anything goes forward, then it decides whether it's red or green. Blue goes to trash. These take 0.3 seconds each, which means combined they take less time than using the 1 second one. So that must be what the test is this time? Is that the point? Failed, you ran out of time, and there's low accuracy. How much time do I have? 18 seconds. How is there low accuracy? The only colors are red, green, blue, right? Any, oh. Is the issue, let's check, let's watch again. Oh, I just changed it to red. Oh, that time I was fine. What did it do there? That was weird. Oh, it's just randomly choosing where the greens go, because the greens don't fit either output. So red goes down, red goes up, blue goes down, green goes in either direction because it isn't being filtered correctly. But because I don't care where green ends up, and I'm going to filter it out here anyway, if it makes it there, then it still works out. Whereas when it was any, I think the blue was going both ways, which it probably made it to the end of that point. Okay. I get it. There's some trial and error here in that I just don't know what the mechanics do until I try them, but that experimentation is not necessarily a problem. Good day, I study ancient manuscripts and books in order to find the very beginning and truth about Illuminati's secret society. That's supposed to be we need to find all triangle figures in these documents to solve the puzzle. Can we do it using a program? Okay. Triangles go up, not triangles go anywhere else, right? That's all we need. I think that's all we need. And there's not really much of a time limit this time, right? There kind of is. Am I gonna run out of time? We all right here? I was a little worried. I'm like, surely we're gonna make it, right? We almost ran out of time. Huh. There's no faster way to do this, right? What's this thing? Oh, that's just the connector. I have no other things here, and I don't think custom nodes are gonna help me here because they don't involve, those didn't involve, triangles and stuff. Let's press forward. I'm a little disappointed you can't fast forward faster in some of these cases, because now the wait time's actually getting a little longer. And I can't. I already know it works, so I'm just waiting. In the future, it might be... I can see why they'd want to rerun the test, because it might be that you might just get lucky during your test run, and when you do it the second time for the release, there might be a thing that goes wrong. Good morning, Tovarish. We know that someone from the USA created a system which can recognize the alphabet. We must create a copy of that system for the KGB. Handwriting of USA spies is awful. KGB at bear.roar. That's their Russian... okay. Rosenblatt's perceptron. First perceptron machine neuron was invented by Frank Rosenblatt in 1957. Frank created Mark I in 1960. Mark I is a perceptron machine that can recognize English letters by their shapes. What in the world? Okay. So circles go up, squares go down, middle triangles go down. Oh, what the heck is... Oh wait, I can just attach these? Circle, square, triangle. That's it? Is that all this is? What's that percentage? Oh. That's not great accuracy. Huh. I wonder, what is up with that accuracy? I wish I could look at it, like inspect it in some way that explains what these elements mean. I don't know, let's release it. It apparently worked. What was that check mark? Oh well. I don't know what that percentage means. Hey, we did way better the second time, because luck. We are aware that you were able to create a text recognition system based on the Rosenblatt perceptron. We need a similar system. You must teach it to distinguish vowels from consonants. Task is simpler, but more accuracy is required. Okay. What determines accuracy, though? Like, I don't... There's even a little information button that doesn't do anything, seemingly? Okay. Wait, why can the... Why does it not matter which way the... I guess it doesn't matter where the triangles go, for some reason. Okay. Oh, it freaks out. The triangle's not being sent somewhere makes it freaks out. Makes it freak out. I don't know why. Triangle? I wonder if it's... I wish I could tell what's going on in this game. The stuff seems underexplained and I don't know if I was supposed to learn it somewhere that I missed. Like, what's that what's the little, like, cell phone signal symbol mean? I seem to be doing a good job, I guess. Whatever that means. Failed. Ran out of time, low accuracy. Is it because all the triangles are going up there? I mean, I only have one tool, though. Like, I don't know. Is it, I mean, this is how I could double check the accuracy. These specifically have to go there. That's one way to do things, but like I don't... But I ran out of time last time, but that might have been because of the backing up or something. I feel like this game needs to explain significantly more. Is it basically... I think it's basically freaking out because the triangles can't figure out where to go. This is supposed to be an educational game about machine learning, so I'm confused why the game isn't educating me at all. It seems to just be happening at me. How do I split or something? I don't have any other... Oh, hello. Wait, that works? This I button doesn't work, but this information button does work. Okay. In test run perception reduces the amount of errors while trying to predict the shape of elements. In deploy run perception only predicts shapes. That's... I mean, I appreciate the effort of including a Discord channel link so you can help communicate, but this a lot of that stuff should be in the game. But yeah, I get it, it's in testing, so I guess that's the going on. But, you know, just explain what the stuff on the screen means. Just, what does that mean? And what is the, like, I get into it what that means. It's how long it takes to process each one, probably. What is that? What does that mean? And to play run perception only predicts shapes. Let's look around the interface. Is there like a tutorial somewhere? Reset tutorials. What tutorials? Oh, skips a day. Cancel. Yeah, I don't see anything else back. I don't think I missed anything. I think that's just what this game is. Huh. Seems very bare bones. And the automatically split thing is not an option here. Because I was like, if I don't do that, like, can I just make the triangles split between the two? But I can't. The triangles get stuck in some kind of buffer. Weirdly. And that's like an odd problem. Like now it's just stuck because the triangles didn't have anywhere to go. Which... I guess that's like the buffer of like RAM getting stuck or something? I don't know. As far as I can tell, it's not that I'm failing to sort the squares and circles, it's just that the triangles are all going to one of them and not the other one, and that makes it not fill up the other one in time, and then I lose. But I can't split the triangle signal as far as I can tell. As far as I can tell, it will always go to one place. And then these ones also only output in one direction, so I have no other tools here, so I can't split the triangle to make it go somewhere else. And so I don't know how I'm supposed to solve the problem that's happening right now. Like the top one fills way faster than the bottom one. Oh, did I... How did you get filled up so fast? You know what? Fuck it. Release it. Release it. Fail me. Let's just go to the next level, I guess. Since that seems to be an option. I'll just be a bad person who's bad at his job. I really should have skipped this job instead of running it, huh? Because running it cost me more money on top of not getting paid because I failed the job. That cost me money anyway. Mails? Which ones have I done before? Oh. I was like, I thought the little tiny thing was my scroll bar, but this giant thing's my scroll bar. Whoops. 40%. Startups. Geeks. Tatari Reed. We're inviting you to join our hacker startup. That's a thing people normally do. Can I move this around? Yep, I can. We write cheats and guides for different games. But we would like to create something very cool now. We need a program that will play and win an Arkanoid instead of the player. Wow. We know that you have a lot of machine learning, so we are inviting you to participate in our startup. Join? The scheme started while working at a startup does not differ from usual... The scheme created while working at a startup does not differ from a usual task one, but it can work better or worse. What? Your profit depends on the quality of the scheme. These are... The phrasing is weird. In startups, when you press release, your scheme starts to work automatically. Don't worry, you can get back to the scheme and change it anytime later. If your scheme contains self-learning nodes, you can disable learning and test run. Okay. So this is the faster one. We've largely learned that this is the fast one we want to use that's better, I think. This one is everything goes here, red goes out. So you can't choose between like red and not red. So my previous strategy is not going to work here. If I go up here and send green here... That is interesting. Like I can split green and blue. And the outcome would be that... Let's see. So that means what goes up here will be green and red. Then I can filter the green to the trash, and I can filter the red to here. What comes out of here will be blue and red. In which case I can send the blue here, and the blue will be sent here, or the red will be sent here. I think that would work. And it's still faster than using the 1 second ones. It's having trouble though, it's going so slow. Is that gonna stop me? Am I profiting? Am I doing good? The interface changed, I don't fully know what it means yet. One of them's so much more backed up than the other one that it kind of bugs me. Stop. Let's do red. I'm gonna start over again. Put the trash here in the middle, just to be clean. Alright, so red and blue, so... This will be double checked, so if it's still red, send here. And if it's green, send here. And here, if it's still blue, then send it to blue, and if it's green, filter it out. So the idea is we're splitting red and blue from each other at first, but green, the garbage one that we can't filter, will get filtered out in the second tier. I think that's better. There we go, that's more even, since it would seem to be backing up before. Yeah, my previous strategy was like uneven and causing a problem. Users per day is shooting up like crazy. I can't think of a better way to do this, so let's just release. It deploys on the servers. Boom. What? Cat Cash Bank Tatari. 000. Okay. Yeah. Oops, I clicked way too much on accident. Money. Wait, a tutorial message. I haven't seen one of these in ages. Money histogram shows the dynamics of weekly income. The number indicates the income received during the current week. The red column states that users brought you less money than you spent on servers that day. Where's my money histogram? Like, where is it visually? Users histogram shows the dynamics of the numbers of users taking part in the startup. The number indicates the number of active users at the moment. If the number of users exceeds the bandwidth of your scheme, overload grows. The overload histogram shows the overload dynamics. The number indicates the current overload. If the overload gets massive, try to optimize the scheme. Here you can see the amount of money. Leave the startup. You can see the amount of money that the company has. If the money runs out, the company will cease to exist. If you can leave the startup and sell your shares anytime. Here you can see their current value. Launching a successful startup or successful completion of a task requires 1 day. At the end of the week, every startup provides you income. So that's what that pop-up was. I think I just joined a startup on the last day of the first week, so it gave me a history of how that was going, but I didn't have context for it. Okay, comp balance is 200, my shares is 80. Current users 100, no overload, but also no income. I mean, I don't see what else I would do. I'm going to skip forward today just to see how that's going. Because I'm... There we go. So that's my revenue. That's what I... we spend almost all of our revenue on the cloud space, is how it's going. Oh, well. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is... not an easy name to remember. Something... shit. Wild True Learn. It's not an easy name to remember. If you want to check the game out yourself, link in the description. I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching like always, guys, and I'll see you next time.